Hey guys, it's Perry. Today I have a special guest. I have the rank 1 Kindred player who peaked rank 2, 1700 LP in Korea. He's going to teach us all of the Kindred techniques, specifics. I have a bunch of questions to ask him. Let's jump right into learning about Kindred, starting off with the history of Kisno. So, walk me through. Your peak is it this Korea peak 1702 LP in Korea? Is that your peak?
Yeah. hmm
17 LP peak in Korea. So rank 2 in Korea, almost rank 1. Mad impressive. My peak was rank 2 in fucking NA. This guy's rank 2 peaking in Korea. So this is really, really impressive. Hey guys, quick announcement. I'll be hosting another fundamentals event on Sunday, November 23rd. In about an hour, I'll break down all the key fundamentals that have helped me maintain Challenger for 5 years and hit rank 2, 1871 LP in NA. The catch is this class will not be on YouTube or any socials, so make sure to go click the link down below and register now so you do not miss it. Would you attest a lot of your climb, like during this Korea climb, to your 66% win rate Kindred?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
okay. Playing mostly Kindred. Um, and then walk me through like anything else that like is relevant with you as a player. That you want to include here in this like, little introduction.
Yeah. My name's Kisno. I play in the NACL, so if you ever want to see me play or compete, you can watch me on that. And sometimes I'll stream, rarely, but maybe you'll see me streaming as well.
Cool. Yeah. So plays in tier 2. Love that. So if you go a little quick Kisno, I'll have all this linked below his Twitch as well. This is our boy Kisno. So if you guys ever do watch tier 2, go make sure to or watch NACL. Go make sure to show him some support, show him some love. Hopefully LCS soon. But all right, let's jump into some actual Kindred thoughts. So right now, what I'm very curious about is how do you feel about Kindred's strength overall as a champion? In this current meta, that is.
I think it doesn't really favor Kindred. I think the champs
Okay.
that are meta right now are the Bruisers, and the Bruisers are pretty good into Kindred because it's really
Okay.
hard for Kindred to really get going for the first few levels against these bruisers because they're just so strong. So
Gotcha. So
I don't really think she's in a great spot.
okay, so she's in a great spot, which is also why I've seen you not really play her, because bruisers are good into Kindred. Okay, so in all honesty, then, if you're an Iron to Diamond player, would you recommend playing this champion in the current meta?
I think it's possible to play, but you would have to play like a cheesy style. You would have to, I think, preferably you would want to level 2 invade after like starting red buff. I think that's like the best way to play into these types of
Okay,
champs.
cool. So we'll talk a little more about that, but I appreciate your insight because for me, my normal way of teaching the game in general is I want a really structured game. I want to really like full clear, play off ults, play off levels, play off items. But it's gonna be very, very interesting for people to see a more like invade heavy strategy. But it makes sense, right? Because from your perspective, bruisers are weaker early on, right? They need levels, they need their first back. So you want to punish them as level 2 Kindred with your range. Is that sort of the thought process there?
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. So we want to punish bruisers before their level ups slash ruby crystal recalls. Um when bruisers get ruby crystals, they have extra HP to fight. They have all their levels. It's really, really, really hard to play against them. So makes complete sense. All right, so we'll probably do a invade route in our actual game. I'm excited to see what that will look like. Going to the next question here, what do you think is Kindred's win con slash goal? Like you're playing a game, you get 4 marks and you're feeling good, like you need like 10 marks. Like when do you feel good with Kindred? What's your goal? What's your win con?
The best feeling for Kindred for sure is you want at least minimum 4 marks because that's
Okay.
when you get the extra attack range.
Yeah.
And then 7 is when you really spike.
So your biggest so the nice spike, so spiking at 7 marks. Cool. So would you
Yeah.
say like on average, if you're getting 7 marks a game, towards what time? Like what time do you want 7? Do you have a general rough time frame?
I would say you would want to get it by it depends on the game, but usually
Okay.
you want to get it between like the 15-20 minute mark.
15-20 minute mark. Okay, cool. So 15, I'm guessing game's going great. 20, I'm guessing game's like really, really, really hard and you're struggling.
And then I think also you want to get the first mark if possible, no matter what.
Okay.
Because what I've realized is if you don't get that first mark, it might be a lot harder to get that first mark in the game.
Why would you say like so? Are you referring to the crab mark or what
Yeah,
what about?
just purely off the crab mark, not
Okay.
even about like ganking and getting the mark.
Okay.
It's just that first crab mark.
Cool. So we'll dive a little bit into marks in a bit. So we have invades that we want to talk about, and then we have marks that we want to talk about. Um, but cool, makes sense. Is there any other like big like win con goal where it's like, man, I'm playing Kindred and I feel really strong at this point. You need like 2 items, 3 items. Um, what's your like strategy to win on this champion?
Honestly, my shot's always like mechanically outplaying and
Okay.
using my ult on the correct timer. I'm like really testing the champs to its limits and then clicking my ult.
Okay, cool. So it's mechanically outplay in fights, and when you're in a rough situation, let's say something shows up, you're properly using your ult timing correctly. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I fuck with that. I think that is like where Kindred's skill set lies. Like the champion itself inherently is the skill check champion, and you get a bailout with your ultimates. If you fuck things up, you're not gonna make Kindred look pretty. So makes sense. The question here is really relevant because I feel like a lot of people might watch this and be like, okay, well, I don't really want to play Kindred, but I want to know, how do I beat Kindred? How do I stop this Kindred from winning 7 marks in the game? How do I stop Kindred from invading me or just shitting on me? What do you think counters Kindred?
I think any fast clearing jungle it would counter Kindred
Okay,
because Kindred's clear especially is not the greatest. It's like 323 if you do it the fastest. So
okay,
any champ that can outpace her and maybe invade her on her 6th camp is really a struggle for her.
okay. Cool. So fast clearing junglers into potentially invading. What else? What else can shit on Kindred?
Honestly, other than that, there's not really many junglers that shit on Kindred. It's mainly like laners. Like there's some like lane champs that as Kindred you despise playing against.
Okay. So walk me through first what you mean by there are no champions that inherently counter Kindred. Because you did mention earlier that like bruisers are hard for her. So in my mind, like, oh, I see a Kindred being played. I want to play a fast clearing jungler, that's chill. I want to play like, is bruisers relevant here? Walk me through that before we talk about lane.
So bruisers, like any bruiser that has Conqueror and is level 4 against level 4 Kindred, like you need to play it really well in River for that crab, or else you'll just die. Is what I figured out. And the best way to make sure that bruisers can't do that would be like the invade that I was talking about
Gotcha.
earlier, like level 2 invading. That really messes up their clear, and they'll be level 3.
Gotcha. Cool. So that makes sense for the champions, and we'll talk about lane still in a second. But what I'm curious about is like, what do you think strategy wise does well against Kindred? Like, are you trying to make sure you stop all the marks? Are you trying to like, is it that linear? Just like be there every single mark and don't let her get it? Is it like stack the dragons? Is it like fight her in her jungle? Like what sort of strategy can you apply in your games that makes Kindred be like, damn, like I don't want to. I can't win. Like it's miserable for me to win as the Kindred.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think the worst feeling for Kindred is if you do deny her marks. Like, if you spam ping your teammates to go to the marks that spawn, and then really make it so that she can't get it, it feels really bad as Kindred, because without marks, your champ is kind of useless.
Cool.
You have way too low range, and you do less damage, because marks also give you additional damage on your...
Just W. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. That's great. So the high level takeaway here is like, guys, you're playing against Kindred. You can pick fast clearing champs. Maybe you could try to invade. It's also nice because if you're a fast clearing champ, you'll clear your camps quickly, so there's not gonna be many marks for her to invade. Bruisers just generally beat Kindred unless you play really well, and then pinging those freaking marks makes absolute sense. Don't let her get any marks. She'll be useless. Now I'm gonna follow this up with lane. I'm guessing the laners you don't want to play against are laners who have high prio and who can prevent you from getting marks. So is that sort of what you're going for when you mentioned lane, like specific champions you don't want to play against, or was there more to it?
Yeah, those, and also any champ, like especially in mid lane, that's like an assassin. Like Kindred is really squishy early on, and like those assassin champs just one shot you. So it's like really annoying. Like when they can like drop their wave and come, and it like really fucks up the game for you. In my
Right,
opinion.
right, okay. So any assassin champ that can just fuck with your game, mess with your game. Cool.
Yeah.
But guys, now you know what to do if you're against a Kindred. Um, you have a few options, and I would say that the biggest one, the heaviest one, is like deny those marks, guys. Deny those marks. Cool. So this one, I mean, we kind of have already talked a lot about this. So like, where does a champion feel strong slash weak? Get those marks. You don't get those marks, you're gonna be weak. Instead of this question here, can we talk about items real quick? In the current game state, what would you recommend to buy? There's like the Trinity Force, there's the Kraken Slayer. What did you buy in your career climb?
I usually always want the Trinity Force build
Okay.
because that just because I feel like every Kindred player has like their own sort of play style. They all like some people really like going PTA, others like Conqueror, and some
Okay.
others like lethal tempo. And
Yep.
we all go like different builds. Like the one
Okay.
that I felt like most comfortable for me was the PTA Triforce build, and that's because with PTA and Triforce, that third
Okay.
auto attack with the Q auto proc with Triforce does a lot of damage.
Cool. So you like the Triforce for the Sheen bonus, essentially. Um.
Yeah,
Cool. You don't feel like you're lacking damage without the Kraken third auto and just like the farming and everything? You still feel good about it all, or
yeah, I still feel good. None of that really affected anything.
okay?
So I mean, you're just a bit more healthier in terms of the HP with the Triforce
Gotcha.
build
Right.
as well.
Okay. Cool. Great. So Triforce into what? So we have Triforce into are you still going crit after collector LDR shield bow IE, or are we going something else?
It's situational, but usually the standard would be try collector, either IE or LDR,
Cool.
and then depending if you need a bit more support, then you can either go a GA or a Showbow,
Cool.
and then so forth.
Gotcha. Cool. So very standard build. I could say this is pretty close to how you'd build Viego as well. Um makes overall sense. All right. And then the runes is you're just running PTA, and then are you going inspiration second or um
Yeah, I always go
cool.
inspiration.
Cosmic slash boots, right?
Previews.
Yeah,
Yeah.
free boots. Cool. All right. So I'm gonna queue up here. And we'll talk a little bit more about the invades because there's gonna be a small wait for the queue time. We'll talk more about the invades. And then the last thing is talking about the marks. So let's say I clear down towards the bot side, and I'm like, hey, so I clear down, or I want to play for this crab here, and the mark spawns up here. What would you do? Do we clear this crab and then well, now we have to play for his raptors or his grump, or do we let it simmer and we wait 45 seconds? What's your normal plan when you don't get that crab mark RNG?
It's like it goes back to what I was saying previously. You really want that first mark. So if I know that the mark spawned on top crab and I clear
Cool.
down,
Yeah.
and the enemy jungler is not at that bot crab, I'll just let it I'll just wait it out and I'll just clear my top side and then run straight to the crab. Because he shouldn't know that the crab is up either.
Right.
Because I don't think anyone would be down there. So usually I would prefer to wait.
Cool. So my
But
question here then is, do you ever fear where let's say in a world where you don't do the invade and you full cleared down, he full cleared up, and it's 3:30 here, and the top mark spawns. Are you looking to recall and then clear this and then go to the crab, or are you recalling going straight to the crab? Are you staying on the map to look for a play? What's your like thought process here?
I'm usually never staying on the map unless an opportunity brings itself. It's
Cool.
like kind of obvious. Like
Yeah.
their bot is too overextended or their mid is too overextended.
Right.
But if that doesn't show itself, then you can just recall and run straight there. But if you recall and run straight there, it's still like you still have to wait like 10 seconds ish or 15 seconds ish before the mark actually spawns. So I would prefer doing a camp and then going there or clearing down.
So you prefer doing this into that.
Yeah, if possible. That's the ideal
That's
situation.
ideal. Okay. And then do you ever fear that like, oh, their bot lane's just gonna come up and do it, or their mid laner's gonna come up, and the jungler's gonna like, oh shit, we see the mark, let's go immediately and then stop him from getting the mark. Do you ever feel like that's a concern for you, or
Yeah, but then it's like they don't know where you are on the map, and they think after you do those 2 camps topside, you can, if they do pressure for this mark, you can always go into his topside and invade a camp.
I like that. Okay, okay. So you just steal
Yeah,
something
it's
in.
like a bunch of mind games. Like this champ is
Okay,
like, there's a lot of things that you can do on this champ that like not a lot of champs can create.
right, because you're like they're always forced to try to respond to your marks, and if you see that, then I'm guessing you can just do a lot of different plays.
Yeah,
Cool,
you can do something else if they're too focused on it. And then eventually
gotcha.
they realize like, oh, we can give less pressure to this mark because it seems like he doesn't really
He's
care
not
about
actually.
marks.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they think about like that, then you can just go for the mark after.
Cool. So I guess like the big consensus is like never overforce for marks. Still try to play a natural game. And, and if the enemies, okay, the enemies, if the enemies overforce on your marks, eventually they will likely lower their guard and give you opportunity later. Is that sort of how you feel? Like they're gonna force. It's like, oh well, Kindred's not playing for any marks now. Shit, let's just play for them. Oh, and as a Kindred, like, okay, shit, like they're gonna overforce, lose their time. I'm gonna try to um get opportunity while they're going for my marks, and then eventually you'll try and sneak those marks when they lower their guard.
Yeah.
Okay, and you'll trade around the map, and then eventually they will lower their guard and give you opportunity later. Cool. Um, awesome. Then the last thing I want you to walk me through is this invade. So let's say I'm here, starting blue side. Would you just say do this? Like, am I just straight up going into his jungle like this?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Do you need anything to make this work? Like, am I fast enough? Like, am I smiting this camp? Like,
You would have to smite your red in order to be fast enough to be towards his Gromp if you start his bot side.
okay.
And then you would fight him on his second camp.
So you'd fight him on this. Is that right?
Yeah.
Cool. Because he's doing blue to the Grump. Okay. And let's say he is starting up here, and you do this. Are you now playing for the blue and the Grump?
Yep. You're just playing blue and Gromp. And then if there's a free bot gank, then you go bot afterwards. And if not, then you
Okay.
can either clear up if you have vision on him. And if you don't have vision on him and you're scared that he's going to invade you, then you can just base and go into your top side.
Cool. So those are our three options right there, guys. As you saw. So let's walk through them one by one. If the enemy jungler starts top lane, and you get 1 and 2 camps, well, 1, 2, and 3, then what you could do is you have three options. You have option, so we're here. Oh, what the fuck did I just do? Okay, so we're here, and we have option 1, which is gank bot lane. We have option 2, which is full clear, and then option 3, which is recall, and then defend our top camps. All relative on information you get from the game. Awesome. Now, let's say, let me ask this actually. Have you ever encountered a scenario where you're clear red buff, they're on their blue, and then they're Gromp, and then you are too slow to interact with them on the Gromp?
Yes, but that would only be against the really fast clearing junglers. Like example of this
Okay,
would be like Karthus.
yeah, gotcha. All right, so your standard bruiser jungler won't be able to clear fast enough. Is pretty much what you're saying.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Awesome. All right. Well, long ass fucking queue time. I think that answers everything. Let me go write this down. So red into invade. Um, if enemy is there, fight on the Gromp. If enemy is not there, pivot into recall to defend. Pivot into recall to defend. Gank the side lane. Or 3 full clear the rest of your camps. Um, actually, we could follow up on this. If you were to full clear, would you start with your Krugs and then go all the way up? Or would you go straight to your Raptors and go all the way up? For
I
tempo's sake.
would go Raptors and go all the way up
Cool.
if I have no vision of where he is.
Cool. And then, so let's say you have concrete information. Would you ever do the Krugs, or do you think that's too risky for your
I
top
would do
camps?
Krugs if I know that my team has prio in top side,
Okay.
and I would just do Krugs first.
Cool. Now, last follow-up question, because this invade is we're going to try here. What if the enemy jungler starts wolves, doesn't smite, and then goes to his blue and his gromp? What do we do then?
You're gonna have a ward, so you can ward over the blue buff wall, and then you see him on wolves,
Okay.
and then you can start fighting him if you
Okay,
really
so we want to
want.
fight him. Okay.
Yeah. And
Let's
then
say. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I
Speak
was
your
gonna
mind.
say then. So if he gives you the opportunity to like jump on him, you can get his conditions low enough to where you can just get the bus for free or the camps for free.
Okay, so we want to fight him with our range, with our spells, with our dashes, get him low so we can threaten the camp. My fear is that, oh my gosh, I have no smite, he has smite. What do I do? I guess if he's so low and he walks in, then we'll kill him the next time he walks in. Is that sort of the thought process?
Yeah.
Got it. Cool. What if his teammates come, his laners come, then we just leave?
Yeah, you're forced to back off unless your team is moving with them.
Damn. All right. It's just like that. Okay. Cool. I think this is helpful for the invade. Hold on, camera. Chat, do you guys have any questions? Because I'm out of them. And actually we're in game. Actually we're about to get in game, so cool. Let's just focus on the game actually.
And there's like some like mind control stuff that you can do with marks as well. Like
Oh shit, I haven't been sharing my screen. My fault.
I just have you stream on.
Yeah, my fault. No, I need you to be like live, like hand on
Yeah.
hand. My fault. Hold on. The stream's gonna lag in a sec. I need to go change this to 1080 30 FPS. Okay. We good, chat? I'm not lagging.
Yeah, but like another good thing about Kindred is like you can really play mind games. Like let's say like a soul laner is about to get dove or they're prepping for diving, you can like mark them and it'll like kind of scare them off.
Right. Okay.
But like I don't know if it would work. Like sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But like it's like kind of coin flip.
Okay. So a lot of mind games. What I'm hearing.
Yeah.
But all right. Let's dive into the runes here. So PTA, Triumph, Alacrity, I'm guessing, and then Coup, and then Magical, Cosmic, Attack Speed, Adaptive, HP skill. Seem good?
Yeah. One thing I would say is if we're going to be invading, I would prefer having flat HP.
Ooh, that's the tech right there, guys. That's the tech we're missing. All right. So if we are invading, actually, I'll put this as a star. When invading, take flat HP. And I could see this winning you a lot of fights because the enemy jungler normally takes defensive. Are we invading Warwick? Is it still fine?
I think it should be fine.
All right, should be fine. Okay, all right. Let's do it. So we're gonna follow the invade strategy, and we're going to really see and test Kindred's limits. Just live coach me as we go. I'll ask questions, but guide me as we go. Okay. Lull in game. Let me turn in chat off. My editor can edit this shit out. Alrighty, let's start off with what pet do you want me to take? Red, conversation, blue, green?
I usually always go red.
Always go red. Alright, potion as well, because we're invading?
Yeah.
And then we just mark the Warwick, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Alright. So, we're just going here. Oh, Q over the wall, walk all the way over, and attack here.
Yep.
Understood. Understood. Is there anything I should be wary of at all?
No, not really.
Okay. Okay. And W start is the fastest, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa. That's really good for us, right?
Well,
That's really good for us, huh? Okay, I don't wanna be here too long. Okay. Okay. This guy also boarded here earlier. He has no potion. Alright. I'm excited. And so you would never start your raptors into this invade, right? You want the red buff for the slow. Is that right?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cool. And we're
But if
smiting.
you think, sometimes if you think that you're gonna be too late and you know that they clear fast, sometimes you can do Q start and start Raptors and go.
Okay,
But
gotcha.
I don't prefer that.
Does smiting at earlier or later matter at all, or no?
No, not at all.
And we want to kite as much as we can, right? To save HP on the invade.
Yeah.
As best we can. Alright, I'm excited, guys. I don't normally play like this, so there's a lot of excitement going on here. I'm like, oh boy, let's go invade this guy. Lots war. Alright, so we're getting level 3 now.
Yeah, and you can ward over the wall if you're scared that he started wolves.
Okay, so... Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Otherwise, would you save the ward and use it, like, here, or, like... What would you do with that ward?
If I don't think that he started here, then I would just ward maybe like a banana bush entrance just to see if he would
Like
likely
here.
invade me. Yeah.
Gotcha, okay. Gotcha. So it doesn't look like a bot gank's possible. What are we feeling here? No top prio.
I think I would just go Raptors and then go into my top side.
Cool. I mean... Heck, it's fine. Okay, so we see this guy. Spotted there. Raptors into your top side. Okay. And let's say now that the Mark spawns bot lane. Are we... What are we to do?
We are going to wait out
The top mark.
the mark to show top. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So let's just hope. Let's hope that it spawns top lane. But if not, then depression. You ever feel like that? It's just like... sad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels pretty bad when the mark
Gotcha.
doesn't spawn on your side.
Alright, moment of truth. Oh. Oh. Fuck. GG. GG, guys. So we're waiting... Do you have like a rough time frame of when that... Oh, shoot. Oh, so he's up here.
Yeah, so you can give your blue if you want and go into bot.
Oh, I'm down. I'm gonna walk... Oh, shoot, he's here.
Or you can fight him because he has no flash as well.
Oh, what the fuck? He has so much move speed. Okay. Ooh, okay. I like this. I like this. Oh, it's a game. Oh, okay. Hold on. Jeez, what is happening? So I'm still going for this mark, I think. This guy's low. Am I ever worried about these two ugly guys?
In fact, you
fucking me?
just mark one of them and then go into river. If they try to fight you, then it's just an extra kill on you.
Extra kill. Awesome. Alright, guys. I'm going home.
Yeah.
So what are we buying here in base? In the Triforce section? Just the
How
Heartbound?
about, yeah, Heartbound.
Okay. And this guy is depressed. Cool. Are we ever re-invading? Because he's in the bot side. Like, I can go to his top cams.
You
Like,
can go to his top side and go to his Raptors. Because that's probably
Got
where
it.
the next mark is going to spawn.
the next mark, guys. We have to think ahead of time. We saw the Warwick ball lane. We have to play this more aggressive line. So would you say I'm willing to do this because my mid is good conditions and I'm just that strong? Like, does mid condition matter?
Mid condition matters, and then also he burned his flash really early on.
Right. Okay.
Without his flash, he can't really get onto you.
He can't get onto
So
me, so he's just cooked.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we doing after this? Invade Krugs?
I would just clear my top side.
Okay.
And I would wait and not take this crab if it's up. Because
Oh,
this
okay,
is
it's not up.
because like let's say this crab was up, that would be our
Yeah.
first mark.
Do you ever... I mean, this guy's flashed us up there. Do we ever try to mark him and look for a play here?
Yeah.
If he overstays. Yeah, if he overstays, right?
Yeah.
Cool, so what I'm noticing... Oh, shit. Do here is mark this guy. And go. He's flashless. I feel like we can kill him here.
I think Warwick showed top side as well. Let's see. Yeah, he's dead.
Beautiful. And we got that mark. So we have 4 marks. The game is over already. Like, that's how it feels, right? If you get 4 marks, like, give us a time frame. You get 4 marks within 10 minutes, or you're like, oh, GG, the game is over. Okay. 10 minutes is a good benchmark?
Yeah. Even
Gotcha.
like if like 4 marks really early on into the game is feels like so good for your champ.
Gotcha. Cool. Warwick is balling. Do we ever just go to his top side right here?
Yeah.
Do you drop the camp as well? Do you agree with this? Just drop this.
I would probably finish it first.
Okay. Okay. You're. Let's finish it first. All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Because we're still stronger and our mid is stronger. So
Okay. Okay. So condition wise, we're still strong enough to do this. We also have those 4 marks already, so we outrange the shit out of him. Gotcha. All right. What are we doing here? Are we recalling to get to bot camps, or do we stay and farm?
I would recall.
Cool. Is it the gold value? Is it defend camps? Just tempo on the map?
Yeah, tempo on map. You get to spend your gold and then you can play for grubs by clearing up if you really want.
Gotcha.
You just have a lot more options.
Yeah, we have more options. Resetting the map is always good, guys. Cool, and then marking. Let's see. Who would you mark here? Swain to Deaths, Tarek, Oriana?
So I'm most likely going to play for grub. If they do try to contest, I would just mark Ori
Gotcha.
for now. Yeah.
Cool. So you want to mark the person you're playing towards. Is that right?
Yeah.
Cool. Do you ever fear that that's gonna let them know in advance that you're going up to kill them, or you'd never care about that?
No, it shouldn't really matter, especially when you're this far ahead. They can know you play and they would still lose.
Okay, do we fight him here because we're stronger?
Yeah.
Okay. Activate my entire team here. Oh, this guy. Okay. Oh boy. Oh!
Honestly, I would just go for the mark.
Yeah, go for the mark, right?
Yeah. This game's so cooked, bro.
This game is so cooked. This game is so cooked. Alright. So go for the mark right away. Yeah, I mean, our Balian just crushed it. Cool. Balian is so strong here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's level 6 though. Should be fine. Cool. Now, do we ever bolt to the top side to defend? Dragon? Krugs?
Nah, I would just do drag.
Just do the dragon. Okay, how come?
Yeah. You almost have your item, so I think after this drag and Krugs, you'll get item, and then you can play towards top.
Cool. So there you guys see it. We're playing for items no matter what. All the high level players do the same thing, guys. They play for the items. Okay. Question: do we change Mark to the Warwick because he's dying so much, or no?
You can, but I would prefer you do it when you actually see that he's trolling.
When I actually see it. Yeah. See, I might have just marked the Warwick here. Okay, so you're gonna keep it on whoever, and you're just gonna you're not gonna use your passive yet. You're gonna wait until you see who is trolling. Like, let's say it's not the Warwick. You're gonna mark someone else, or?
Yeah. Because you want to be able to mark the person, like, to see like whoever is the one trolling. So like, let's say like they lane swapped here, and you already had your mark on Warwick instead of like having the mark on someone else that you could have played forward towards top. Like, you would have to wait the CD for it. So it's just, I don't think it's worth it. You should just save the CD.
Gotcha. Cool. A little scared of the wall here. Okay. Does this turn into a mark? Never, right?
Never.
Never. It's past 3 that crabs don't turn into marks? Is that right?
Past 4.
Past 4, gotcha. So now I have opportunity to like mark those guys if they're walking up like this.
Yep. So you
Okay,
can
I'm
mark one
gonna
of them right now.
mark the Tarek here. Oh, and now we have 7. 7 at 11 minutes, right? So I just feel like Thanos here.
And now you also have 3 mark, or you have 3 grubs and a Triforce that helps you clear this turret really
Just
fast.
crush turrets, huh?
Yeah.
Cool, so now we're just gonna go crazy on this turret.
Yeah.
Got it. But did you ever use your E for the Sheen proc or no?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Damn, alright, alright. It's like that, okay. Alright, and then we go home and spend some gold.
You can mince MVP and do the same thing bot because you're so far ahead. Yeah.
Alright, now here's the question. Do we buy tier 2 boots or we go straight for that collector?
Just go straight for collector.
Okay, straight to Dirk or pickaxe longsword?
I usually just go Dirk.
Okay.
Because it gives lethality. Yeah.
Cool. So you prefer the lethality than the extra amounts of AD?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. And then now we're waiting for someone to int. So this is where I'd probably miss a mark here because I'm just marking someone for fun. But you're gonna wait here or what?
Yeah, you would just see who's gonna be the one playing towards bot because you probably want to play for.
Whoa, where do we go for this?
Bot. Yeah, that works as well. But usually, like, if the mark didn't spawn, like at this point, you already hit your 7 mark.
Oh.
And you're really strong.
Okay.
At this point, you can just start progressing the game really hard.
Cool. So aim for 7 and then progress the game. Unless you're getting very free marks. Like this one's like very, very free, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm gonna invade his camps here. So would you argue that this play is not as strong as like if they needed me balling, for example, because we already have so many marks?
And then you would also just get an extra mark on balling.
I would get the mark anyway.
Yeah, if they stand on the mini turret, you can just play dive, and you would get a mark.
Right, right. I mean, luckily they're so strong, so I wasn't needed there, but I understand the theory. That makes complete sense. So here, instead of like farming or we're doing whatever, we're at our like peak-ish, so we should go. Wow, just like go enjoy. Wow, look at that. Wow, just look at that. Is it? It's because of our range, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, would you have marked the Orianna there?
Honestly, if you knew you were gonna make that play, I would say yeah, you can mark Orianna. But honestly, I didn't think that would work. So.
I didn't think that would work either. but my range, I just wanted to prove the point that once you have 7 marks, you go crazy like that.
Yeah.
And it shows, like it shows. I mean, obviously my entire team is very, 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 very fed too, so it makes things a little better. But okay, like when you get that 7 marks, guys, on Kindred, make some shit happen. You're probably not gonna lose any fights. Cool. And then again, we're just not marking anyone, yeah? Damn. So I would have marked someone way earlier. I would have had it on someone this whole time. Let's see if this guy maybe oversteps here. Oh, I don't have a Turret mark, sadly.
And then like here, I think I would just base, and then I would either like, I mean, this game is already so far accelerated that you can just go straight to. Oh.
Yeah.
You can go straight to Herald and then play.
Yeah. Alright, I mean, well, either way, we got a lot of value, guys. We learned a lot, okay? So, I want to emphasize that our goal is to hit 7 marks, and we want to strongly, strongly play for this. Once we get 7 marks, progress the game through fighting / natural macro progression. And then one of the early things that I noticed you heavily like want me to do is like take fights against melee champs to chunk. Like it just seems like you're so down to fight the enemies that are melee. So especially the jungler, so you can chunk them and then probably win a mark. That's probably winning me marks.
Yeah.
So this is probably one of the key things that I don't do on Kindred, and that's why we need a Kindred expert to see the champion. I mean, guys, you've seen me play Kindred. I full clear every game. Like that's all I care about, just clear my camps. But this way of looking at Kindred is like, okay, well, we could actually invade as Raptors. We can. Because even if he comes and he fights me, I am stronger than you. So let's fight then. Let's ball. And I think that's one of the big things about Kindred. The misconception I've had is that's where Kindred's strength does truly lie. So it seems. At least against these like melee champs, if you have like a flash advantage, or if you have like any slight advantage, you accelerate that by fighting them. And the goal is not to necessarily kill them, but to chunk them so they have to run away, and then you can win the camp afterwards. Correct me if I'm wrong. And any of that. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah. You just get a free mark. If
Get
you
a free
chunk
mark.
them, and then if they stay, then you fight, and then you kill them.
You kill them.
And then
Awesome.
you get 2 marks.
Yeah. Then you get even more.
Yeah.
So I've had a really big common misconception on this champion, and I think now this makes more sense, guys. You want to play for the invade. You want to play the aggression on the map. You want to try and like just do your best to get those marks if possible. And if not possible, then you still play a normal game. We still saw that. We're still playing for our first item, like still playing, still strategically playing. Oh, I can't spell. Still strategically playing for our first item. Still thinking about second item, etc. First item, I would say first item, and second item. Still thinking about natural tempo to spend our gold. And another big thing I saw and I noticed was that we are not buying tier 2 boots. So walk me through when you buy tier 2 boots.
The only time where I would buy 2 boots instead of like starting your completion for second item is if they have a lot of CC, so you can't ult.
Oh, if they have a lot of CC, Mercs. Would you ever buy tier 2 like play steel caps if they have 5 melee?
Yeah, but I wouldn't rush it.
Okay. So never rush it. So we're not buying tier 2 boots until after our second item. Is that correct? Or third item even?
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah,
second or
sometimes
third?
even third. Sometimes even third item. I don't buy it.
So what's your rationale before differentiating second or third?
It just depends on how ahead you are in the game and how badly you need that boot.
Cool. So let's say it's a pretty standard game. They have even AP, even AD, and we are very ahead. Do we rush third item or do we grab those boots to make the like? What's your rationale there? What's your thought process there?
The game is even and they have good CC or like a single CC chant that makes it kind of hard for you to play. I think I would always buy Mercs instead of going for third item.
Let's say you're very ahead.
Honestly,
like you 3k gold lead ahead,
ahead,
like 3-4k gold lead, yeah.
Yeah. I think you would still buy Mercs because
cool. So this is the emphasis.
You want to be you want to be not CC'd so that you can ult. Basically. You want to be able to cast your ult.
So you really want to be able to cast your ultimate. This is a key, crucial thing that I've never considered, and I've probably lost fights / games because I can't ult, and I'm like, man, fuck, like I don't have boots until 4th item, and I'm like, oh man, why am I losing the game? This makes a lot of sense now. The tenacity is too powerful. Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. I guess one other question there is, let's say I don't have my ultimates. This game was obviously we way too far ahead, but let's say I don't have my ultimates. Are you ever biting or taking hard fights without your ulti, or do you deliberately stay away from fights because you have no ult?
I try to play a bit more passive in the fights if I don't have ult.
Okay.
It's because, especially when you have a lead, if I have a huge advantage overall in the game, but the game is even and I have
Right.
ult, I'm not really afraid of going in first.
Okay. So
Because
that's
I
the
can get the fight started.
you
Yeah.
get the fight started, and that's that limit testing you like emphasized earlier, right? Like we want to where was it? The fuck? Didn't I write this somewhere? Edit this shit out, bro. If I can't find it, hold on. I think we talked about this in like the Korea thing, like that you limit tested a lot.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know. I didn't write it down.
You really
That's fine.
want to test your limit with your
Okay,
ult.
yeah. Play more passive in fights without ults, but when you have ults, play to limit test very hard. And push yourself. And I think this will help train mechanics for a lot of people. It's very nice. Um, awesome. So if you were to have three big like overall like, hey, like you want to start Kindred, or you've been playing Kindred, you want to do better. What are your three big pieces of advice for anyone who's watching that wants to play Kindred?
I think the number one thing that helps Kindred players a lot is doing the early invades. I think,
Got it.
especially for like lower elos, they don't really expect it, and it can get you a lot of leads early on.
Cool. Love that. I
And the
think
second
that's
one,
really
yeah,
powerful point. I just want to stress this. Do those invades, guys. Uh, I've been teaching Kindred wrong, like, and that's why we need the expert here because I think I've never felt an easier Kindred game in my life after that game. Granted, my entire team was fed, but genuinely speaking, the Warwick couldn't do anything. He showed up in my top side, and he's like, "Hello, fuck, what do I do? I'm fucking level 3 Warwick. No, like I can't play the game." So I it felt so good. You guys definitely need to get on that invading. Cool.
and the second thing would be play for your four marks as fast as possible. Because that's when you first spike.
Cool.
And then this kind of contradicts the second point, but also don't force too hard for your marks. Like don't go int for a mark unless it's your fourth mark that you're
Okay.
getting or your
Okay.
seventh mark that you're
Unless it's your fourth or seventh. Okay, there you hear it, guys. You have the int pass. As long as you get that fourth mark on your death or the seventh mark on your death, you guys have the int pass. You heard it here first. But anytime before, do not int. I like that. I appreciate. I mean, like it makes sense. Like don't int, but you still want to play for them, but don't int. Fourth one, you'll power spike really hard. Seventh one, you'll power spike really hard. It makes sense.
yeah.
One thing I did want to bring up, and I want to, I guess I guess I did stress it here, but it's that like, um, the strength of Kindred passive and marks is undeniable. Like it's absolutely insane. So that's one of the big things I would make sure you guys do also value that you want to progress the game once you get that 7. Um,
Mhm.
all right. Is there any like last shout outs or piece of advice or 2 cents that you want to give to everyone before we wrap up here?
Nah, maybe if you're like in a stalemate in
Uh-huh.
like a lane or maybe in jungle and you have a good enough marks, you can throw out your W and then press Q anywhere in your W, and it just makes the wolf do more damage.
Interesting. I didn't even know this shit. All right. What? So queuing makes you deal more damage somehow?
No, it makes your W do more damage.
Just queuing. In
Yeah,
your
because your Q gives you more attack speed, and your W, like the attacks skill with her bonus attack speed.
wow, that's why you need the expert, guys. Cool. I like this tip. Um, awesome. All right. Is there anything else?
Not that I can think of. No, I think that's pretty
All
much
right.
it.
Cool. Well, guys, if you want Kisno to freaking stream some of the rank 1, like the best Kindred gameplay, make sure to comment below, get him to freaking stream, and I'll bombard him with messages and love, and we'll love him to death so he actually streams. But otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed this collab. It was a really short game, but we still learned a lot. If you guys want a run back as well, comment. I don't know, just comment some shit about saying let's do it again, so we can have a harder game, maybe a higher elo game. But yeah, other than that, if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Show Kisno some love. Take care, guys.